Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at some beers. Today, we're looking at some beers that are off to the side of me here, and one that's back on the countertop. I try to do between 2 and 4 a day is what the usual is, right? Well, not a day, but per review session, we do between 2 and 4 beers. So I've picked out what I'm thinking of, and we'll see if that's what we go through or not. First and foremost, we're going to start with this one, which was a home-warming gift from my real estate agent. So again, thank you very much to Dion. This is also the beer that I was told would be my favorite from this brewery. I don't know, because I've read a whole bunch of different beers that they've made, and some of them actually seem really, really, really intriguing to me, and some of them sound like they'd be really, really good, and then there's ones that just seem normal. But my buddy Jordan St. John, said that this would be my favorite beer from them, that it was right up my alley, and it's Zilla IPA. I don't know why he knows that I'm not a big IPA fan, but he does know what type of IPAs I enjoy. So maybe hoppy, citrus, tropical, delicious. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for in my IPAs. Contains barley, hops, water, and yeast. Be a rebel, drink great beer. Artwork by Adrian Ray. Refund. So here, this stuff would be returned via Sarcan. Sarcan is a recycling company, and what would happen is you take all your stuff, you flatten them, and then you take them in, and you get anywhere from 10 cents to 45 cents an item, depending on its size. There's a lot of money that you put out in deposits here. You even put deposits on like drinking water bottles and stuff, so that you can bring back as well in Saskatchewan. But I haven't figured out if it's worth my time yet or not to do it. I'll start maybe this week, going through the stuff that I pay a deposit on, flattening it out, and bringing it in, and see where we go from there, right? You're supposed to rinse everything out as well to get rid of the smell and all that. But I mean, that's the thing, right? Once I actually have to sit there and rinse it all out and flatten it and separate it by types of cans and types of bottles, is it really worth my time for that extra 10 or 20 cents that I'd be picking up? However, I can also just give it away. There's a lot of people that have no jobs or are homeless or are hard on their luck that pick up Sarcan and return it for extra money. So, I mean, there's lots of different things I can do. I just have to decide how I'm dealing with the Sarcan situation. Also, hoodies are bunny hugs here. Never heard it before. I got asked about my bunny hug. Like, what makes me look like a bunny? There ain't no... But whatever. We all have our things, right? I'm from the Ottawa Valley. Good day is something we do. Here it's bunny hug. Newfoundland is sweeps. and wobbly pops and all that type of stuff. We've gone through this now. Rebellion Brewing, located on 4 treaty lands, home to the Cree, Ojibwe, Saulteaux, Dakota, Nakota, and Lakota people, as well as the homeland of the Métis Nation. RebellionBrewing.ca. I actually know there are people that have that as a tattoo on them too. And then again, the Zilla. Okay, let's drink this. We've rambled enough, right? Nice color. Nice head, slightly off white. Beautiful snap, crackle, pop. It looks great in this glass. Look at all that. Can you guys see all that carbonation flying? If it wasn't for the head, I'd say there must have been like soap residue or something in the bottom of my glass, but that head shouldn't have formed the way it did if that was the case. I have 4 of these. I have one of them in the sink right now. I just pulled this one out of the clean cupboard, so there shouldn't be, but whatever. Oh, that smells great. Oh, it does. It smells great. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just. This is the first time I could say that they almost smell identical out of the can and the glass, and that usually does not happen. Grapefruit, pineapple, papaya, orange. It smells like a touch of lime as well. Very citrusy, very citrusy. I'm in love with the nose. So let's see if I'm in love with the taste. Slanche. Okay. So I don't know if Jordan's right on the aspect that this would be my favorite beer from them. But Jordan was right on the aspect that I like this beer. This is a solid, easy drinking beer. Did I say an ABV on here? West Coast style IPA, be a good wingman. 6.5. Wow. It's the strongest beer I picked out for the night. 6.5, eh? I will give you that that does not taste like a 6.5% alcohol beer. It doesn't. Like, and I mean, when you say it doesn't taste like a 6.5% alcohol beer, it's a weird thing to say because really the only way you're going to taste alcohol is if you get that astringency down there. And I'm not getting that with this, which is great. Excuse me. Okay. So there is a bitterness on the back of the throat, which you'd kind of expect from a West Coast IPA. And beautiful juiciness. That bitterness is a mixture of just like a resiny hop texture that takes up the back of your throat and an oily citrus peel. Like when you bite into an orange to get it started and you get that bitter citrus oil in the back of your throat. Forefront, nice sweet malts, almost like a caramel sweetness. Then you get the hit of lime, orange, papaya, passion fruit. And there's almost a touch of that East Coast American pale ale bitterness from like chewing on an aspirin or a caffeine pill or something that comes up right at the very end. Like right now, it's hitting the back of my palate. All in all, I really like the taste of this. That bitterness does make this a very Moorish beer. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. I'm just trying to think of where I would put it on my chart, right? Because that's the thing, right? I'm not a big fan of IPAs, as most of you know. So I wouldn't normally go out and grab an IPA unless it was spectacular. I think this is good. A lot of the beers I've had from Rebellion have been really good. This one's good. I love this one in the aspect that it is apparently easily accessible throughout Saskatchewan. So if I really wanted an IPA that I think my friends would like, but I could drink, it's a good one to choose. I also think that it's great in the aspect that this is one of their flagships. This is a good flag. What are they? I think the Cerveza, the Amber, the Lentil, this one, and I think there's one more that is, I don't know enough about the brewery yet. I've only read the webpage a few times and watched a few videos because of when I was trying to become their taproom manager. But very nice beer. Very nice beer. I like it. I do. I like it. I can't bitch about it in any way. I can say nothing but nice things about it. It is a very easy drinking beer, and that's kind of what you want in this type of pale ale. You want it to just be easy drinking and available, and it's easy drinking and available. So for me, personally, it's not a 7 and up, which would be, the beers that I would go out and buy on a regular basis. Their Cerveza was in the 7 and up, as was their Amber. I would buy both of those on a regular basis. This one's still above a 5 for me. And this is going personal taste, right? If I'm talking about stylistically, it's probably an 8 or a 9. It hits the stylistic marks properly. Its SRM is pretty much spot on. It's, if not exactly spot on, its bitterness is spot on. Its flavors are spot on for the style they're doing. But is it spot on for me personally? No. But does that mean I won't drink it and don't enjoy it? No. I actually quite enjoy this beer. And depending on what you like as a beer drinker, you will either love this beer or you'll probably be in the same boat as me. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people that hate it. Unless you're completely against hops, I don't think you'd hate this beer. You might not love it. It might not be exactly what it should be for you. But it's a drinkable beer. So for that, I'd say it's probably a 6.25 for me. It's a solid, easy drinking, great representation of the style. But it's not a style I love. And that's just the way it is. And if you love the style, this is probably going to be great for you, especially if you love the ones that are stylistically proper. And that's all you can ask for, right? Stylistically proper beers. And if they're stylistically proper, a lot of times you're not going to hate them. You might not love them, but you're not going to hate them because, again, most beer, if it hits the style marks, will have a large variety of people that can at least enjoy it. It's when you go all the way out and you're like, I'm going to make alpha fornication at 115 IBU, or that's the stuff that not everybody loves. And the ones that say they love it, I don't fully believe they actually love it. I don't know about you. I don't like chewing on a stick when I'm drinking. If I'm going to chew on a stick, I'm just going to chew on a stick. Anyway, Rebellion, Zilla IPA. Good beer. Bye.